Hi, Folu Storms.
Hello.
Hi. So I recently found out that your actual name is not Folu Storms.
Well, Folu is my middle name.
Okay.
Yes,
I know I saw an Ada somewhere there.
that is my first name.
Oh my goodness. So why are we more familiar with the Folu Storms? Was it for ease of, I don't know, what's that about?
That's a pretty good question. Not a lot of people ask why
Okay.
it's my middle name instead of my first name.
Okay.
Well, because my father is Yoruba.
Okay.
My mother was from Cross River, not Igbo. And explaining this to people over and over again
Can
is
get
a bit hard.
tiring.
Exactly.
Okay.
And also for legal reasons, because I also do practice as a lawyer. So it's just a bit easier to have a separation of church and state. Yeah, so that's why.
Okay. I mean, Folu Storms, it pretty much embodies you. I love how passionate you are, how driven you are. And I love that it was very obvious in the role, Fikayo Holloway. Let's talk about Fikayo.
About Fikayo.
Let us talk about Fikayo.
Vicky baby.
Piggy baby.
Fix was the one.
Yes.
Okay, so you were the advanced watching?
Yes. We saw it and we saw the chemistry that you guys brought to the screen. All of a sudden, the cinema was hot. We were like, okay. Just tell me about becoming Fikayo Holloway. What was that like for you?
Becoming Fikayo was a very interesting process. It was pretty seamless because I'm kind of a geek at heart. So if you give me a task, I will take to it very seriously. I read a lot. But also our director, AK, was very involved. Nora is the producer and being in the writer room as well was very involved. There was a lot of conversation and information about who she is, her background, what she likes, what she doesn't like. And all of that helps to flesh out a character. Because at the end of the day, as an actor, a lot of the person that you are portraying on screen isn't someone in your mind. It's a person that does things. So I was always very interested in what would Fikayo be doing at this point. So that was kind of the energy I took towards it. I think it came out okay.
You think? It came out perfect.
Thank you.
It came out perfect. And I heard you talk about how you had to, stand up for your own personal dreams and desires when you were younger, when you decided you want to express yourself through the arts, through media. And there was something you said in the trailer. I feel like you kind of said that to your dad in real life when you were like, I'm not interested in the family business. Yes. So did your own personal experience help you play that character well?
I believe that those were touching points. You're correct. Because I do, as I had said, and you noted, I do resonate with people wanting to put you in one direction. And I think the world does that. And you hear, oh, she's a woman, therefore it means that you must like this, you must do this, you must. And people are so much more than a box and a title and one thing. And quite often, where there's legacy involved, where there's a family business involved or a family path, parents who mean the best can sometimes ignore the reality of who their child is in favor of serving this larger purpose and ambition. And again, I find it very interesting because sometimes the children who want to strike their own path, you can run as far as you want, but eventually, some way, somehow, this thing may find you. And without giving anything away.
Okay, let's leave it for for June 6th.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is one thing that Fikayo did that you will never do as a person?
Oh my God, Fikayo made too many poor choices.
Okay.
Oh my, listen, Fikayo was the most impulsive. I
Just hold it in.
Me, as I was watching her, I said, "What's wrong? Why you leave that place, Fikayo? Stop it." So I'm not that person. I'm a lot more risk averse. I'm a lot more calculated. I'm a lot more concerned about consequences to actions, and I don't think Fikayo is ever really bothered about consequences of her actions. The thing she wants to do is the thing that she's going to do, and consequences be damned. The world will mold around her. But that's also something to learn from people like Fikayo. They're go-getters. Whatever they want, they're like, yeah, I'm going to go in this direction. Everyone be down. You'll find a way to fit around me. And the world does.
Okay. Lastly, I want you to give a shout out to your inner circle. I know they'll be watching this, so what do you have to say to them?
My inner circle, I love you. I'm grateful for you. The amount of support, the amount of being upheld, the amount of graciousness of my friends and my family. I'm truly and deeply thankful. You guys, you know who you are.